Hello, I'm back again. This time I'm going to be reacting about the recently concluded election. And do I believe that this election is rigged, rigged or is it fair? Well, I don't have evidence to back up anything, but there were reports that indicating that there was some fraudulent thing that had happened to especially to some of those battleground states, and that's very important because definitely this will determine who's gonna be leading us for the next 4 years, if not 8 years. So, am I the right person to questioning this or even reacting on this? Well, I'll give you just a backstory about myself. I came from the Philippines. We just recently had our voting through the computer. So we've been voting through ballots, like paper. And I remember when I still living in the Philippines and was young, we were so excited because voting in the Philippines is kind of like a big deal. It's a national holiday. No one is working, so that the government is telling those people that don't worry about going to work, just do your civic duty. And I kind of like that. I wish America will implement the same so that the participation will increase. So going back to the ballot, the balloting, it's prone to rigging, and I know this. And we even have a term in the Philippines that's called dagdag bawas, meaning plus or minus. So what will happen to the plus or minus, or plus and minus, is after they tally the vote, the one who's gonna send the final count to the municipality, from the precinct to the municipality, on the way or in between that time, let's say they will deduct let's say 10,000 votes from this candidate and add it to the other. Now it will not affect the number of voters because you are subtracting and adding. So whoever wants to rig the election can get the votes. Like I said, this is after they tally all the votes on the precinct level before they send it to the final canvassing on the municipal, and then eventually to the provincial, and then ultimately to the national. So there are many moving parts, and when you have so many people touching the ballots, you are opening so many opportunities for cheating, and that's the fact. I saw it, you know, and to believe that this will not happen in America, well, reality is people have propensity to do some bad things. We are motivated by many things, you know. Someone may do this or agree on doing participating in rigging, maybe because they offered some money, or maybe they offered some good position in the government later on. Maybe they just hated the other person over the other. So we have this propensity in doing some bad things, and if we allow this, it will definitely destroy the system, our voting system. No one will believe it anymore. They will think that every time they can get away with doing such thing, no one will believe it. So that will be the end of a free election, in my opinion. So it's just funny because I was following this news that there were report. I don't know where this, maybe Michigan or something, like 130,000 votes, 100% went to Biden. Now there are only two candidates in the election, Biden and Trump. So I'll keep it a simple. I have a coin here. There is a tail and there's a head. See? Let's just say Trump is the head, Biden is the tail. So every time you toss this, there's a 50-50 chance that you'll get tail or head. Now, if I toss this 130,000 times and it always land on tail, what is the mathematical probability that that will happen? 0. I'm not a mathematician, but that's not reality. So just imagine tossing your coin 130,000 times and it always lands on the tail. Okay, let's just say, yeah, you toss it 138 times, 138,000 times, it always lands on the tail. Your natural reaction, there's something going on here. There's something monkeying on the system or someone. And now, I'm not accusing anyone but like I said, the likelihood of that happening 138,000 times, landing on the tail, that simple illustration I did to you, is impossible. And come on, if I'm gonna cheat, can I not make it less obvious? I mean, can you not throw, like, let's say, every 10,000, let's give Trump 500, just to make it not so obvious? Come on, whoever concocted this idea that it's not gonna be scrutinized or be noticed, they're dreaming. I mean, come on. Who are they trying to fool here? I mean, 70 million people voted for Trump. Do you think all of these 70 million people that voted for him are dumb or stupid and will not question the irregularities that happen? See, that's the reason why I understand why Trump is not conceding. And he should not be, because there is an ongoing litigation happening. So now, if the process went and we found out that there were no irregularities, then I think we should move forward and move on, and maybe congratulate him. He did it. But do not expect the right or the conservative to just sit around and accept Biden just like that, because the left demonized the right and the conservative for 4 years. See? So, I mean, if things doesn't make sense, most likely there's something going on that is not right, that doesn't adding up. So that is just my simple reaction. We hope we can find out soon if there was some rigging or not. And if I'm a Biden supporter, I want this to go through litigation, just to prove that we didn't cheat, so that those who supported or voted for Trump can just shut up, because they can walk down the street with their head high and saying we didn't cheat, we didn't do anything wrong. So they can walk confidently that their candidate won fairly. But if you don't do any litigation or hearing about these accusations of cheating, there's gonna be an asterisk on his presidency. Unlike Trump, they did an investigation, they spent countless money, like millions of dollars, and they found nothing. So no matter what the left accuses Trump of wrongdoing, they didn't find anything. So there's really no asterisk on Trump presidency. But if we could just ignore all the cases and litigation and accusations about rigging, then his presidency will always be on that thing called asterisk. There's a question. So I hope the left is welcoming this, and if we find out that there's something wrong, then let's declare who's the real winner. If there's not, then let's declare him. At the end, we should be united. This should not be controversial to anyone. I supported Trump, but I don't want him winning through cheating. Because if he does, then I see myself as a cheat too. So I hope the left, like I said, is more open-minded about it, and even the media. So that's it. I hope you like this video. If you don't mind, please like, subscribe, share if you want. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.